Dr. McCann here, and compounded weight loss injections, are they legit and safe to use or not? And so this is a question that doctors, pharmacists, medical boards, pharmacy boards have been looking into for the last few months. And there's a lot of confusion, it seems like, regarding the compounded weight loss medications, including the semaglutide and tirzepatide. And so we're going to take a deeper look at the process and see if the benefits outweigh the risk. So first, let's take a look at the actual compounding process. So obviously the provider sends the prescription to the compounded pharmacy. The compounded pharmacy doesn't actually make the active ingredients. So the compounding pharmacy, where the prescription goes, isn't making the semaglutide or tirzepatide. They buy these medications, and these are called active pharmaceutical ingredients, and they buy these medications from facilities that have these medications. So legitimate compounding pharmacies get the active ingredients from legitimate facilities, and these facilities are under FDA guidance and they're under FDA regulation. So API facilities regulated by the FDA, and the FDA has issued a statement recently saying that they remain vigilant in their inspections and oversight of the supply chain. As a part of this effort, they inspect the API manufacturers, including the repackagers and relabelers, to help identify and prevent weaknesses in the pharmaceutical supply chain. So again, these legitimate facilities that have these API or active pharmaceutical ingredients are under FDA regulation, and they have to produce a certificate of analysis proving that the medicine that they are sending the compounding pharmacies is actually what it says that it is. And so the active ingredient is then shipped to the pharmacy. The compounding pharmacy, has the certificate of analysis, if it's a legitimate pharmacy, of course, that proves that the active medicine is actually the semaglutide or tirzepatide. Now, when we get to the compounding pharmacy is not under FDA regulation. The states of each different compounding pharmacy, the state that the pharmacy is in, is what regulates the pharmacies and ensure the pharmacies are adhering to the standards. Now, there are national standards, the USP standards, for compounding sterilized medication, which of course is what the shots have to be since they're an injection. A sterilized facility has to make the injections. And there are also standards for the reconstitution of the medicine. And so the legitimate compounding pharmacies have to follow the national standards, but the state that the pharmacy is located in is in charge of overseeing that these pharmacies adhere to these standards. So a pharmacy can definitely be accredited, and there's different accreditations the pharmacy can obtain. And so you need to make sure that, number one, the pharmacy is accredited and that is a legitimate pharmacy, and number two, that it has that certificate of analysis and that it's buying its medication from the facility that is a legitimate facility that is registered with the FDA. And the third part of the equation is the provider. You have to have a provider that you can trust. Your provider should know where the medicine is coming from, what pharmacy, that the medicine is coming from. So if the provider can't get in touch with the pharmacy, that's a red flag. If the provider doesn't know the compounding pharmacy the medicine is coming from, that's a red flag. And obviously, if you can't even get in touch with the provider that's writing the prescription, that's also a red flag. So probably not the best idea to order the compounded medication from, say, a social media ad that just asks you to fill out a questionnaire and then they send you the medicine. If you can't get in touch or even know who the provider is, if you can't get in touch with them, and if you can't find out who the actual pharmacy is that's compounding, that should be a red flag. However, if you're using again, it goes down the legitimate provider, compounding pharmacy, and API Resource Center, then yes, the compounding shots are safe to use because, again, there's FDA regulation, there's state regulation and national standards, and then your provider has to be also licensed in a state. So yes, the shots that go through these legitimate channels are safe to use, and they are the real substance, because that has to be proven with this. So where are all these questions arising? So it's arising in the fact that these medicines are still under patent, meaning they're not generic yet. And so there's been a question of, where are these facilities getting the active ingredients? Where are they getting the actual semaglutide and tirzepatide? So there's a great statement regarding the compounded medications that was issued by the Alliance for Pharmacy Compounding, that stated that it's known that specifically the semaglutide is going through back channels from the company, and that, again, you have to have that certificate analysis to prove that the medicine is actually what it is. So, in conclusion, yes, the compounded injections are safe, and you do absolutely have to weigh the benefits of the medicine in general, especially the compounded medicine, with the risk. We all know that more and more people are becoming obese. We know that obesity leads to increased morbidity, mortality, health problems. It even increases the risk of cancer. So is it worth the risk of using the medicines to help with these problems if you can't afford or find the true name brand medication? So yes, it appears that these compounded medications are safe if they come from the legitimate companies and channels.